taking bantamweights a little too hard, but Foradory will have a bit of a size advantage here, but man, Zeke's got the experience advantage, for sure.
Our tail of the tape brought to you by the Fury Unleashed podcast. The height advantage goes to Cade Foradory, even on the reach. Let's get this fight going with our official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next fight brought to you by the Fury Unleashed podcast, powered by Live Oak. Texas Vodka is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series Featherweight Division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6 feet tall, and he weighed in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Austin, Texas, he holds an amateur record of 2 wins, only 1 defeat. Here is Cade Foradory. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 142.4 pounds. Fighting out of Victoria, Texas, his amateur record stands at 5 wins, only 2 losses. This is Zeke. Cades. Your referee in charge, Professor Joe Solis.
And this almost feels like a title fight. Zeke Cades, Cade Foradory, Foradory blue gloves, red for Cades.
Little southpaw versus southpaw action.
Foradory use a lot of his kick package.
He proved to have a really strong clinch naturally in his last fight too. Nice, good low kicks. Good kick to the body there from Zeke. Zeke pressuring him though. Oh man, Zeke's ripping to the body early. This fight goes past the first round, that'll start to really pay off.
Glad you said that, Alex. The story on Zeke is that pressure, is that striking moving forward. Oh man, Cade with another big connect.
And Zeke's ripping him back though. Zeke able to really find the tip of the spear, as they say. Really trying to maximize that leverage. Man, that's the third just slapping low kick there. And usually southpaws lead legs aren't as conditioned because they're always going against orthodox fighters. So if anything, it's the inside leg that gets hit hard. So often you see southpaw versus southpaw, the super heavy low kicks, they'll do damage early on. But Zeke doesn't seem to be fazed by him. I think there's a speed advantage for Zeke, but a power advantage for Cade.
Very high paced, and you know I'm always curious, Alex, to see 100% of the time when you lose the title fight, you come back and you are significantly better. It does a lot of good for you to be in a fight like that high profile. Zeke's showing, you know, right now that he's used to these better opponents and these higher profile fights.
I was just about to say this one matches up a little bit better for him because Foradory has such a fun standing style, but can go to the ground. But Hendershot was all about, look, you get to the ground, you might be done because it's so strong.
Yeah, Hendershot was my guy. We game planned very particularly for this fight. Oh, man.
Nice exchanges there from both guys.
And Zeke's doing a good job keeping his foot on the pedal in terms of pressure. He's done a good job not letting Foradory's strikes seem like they've done damage.
All right, round 2.
Yeah, good first round. How do you guys score round 1?
I would say Foradory.
A little more damage, maybe
A little more damage. I think those low kicks are probably the difference. But man, that counter striking from Zeke has been nice too.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice body shots there from Zeke Cade. I think maybe this is the difference in the round. You know, counter-striking from Zeke Cade, the striking from Foradory, the kicks, the difference may be the takedown, but the damage from the kicks, I think, is significant in that round as far as scoring goes. But man, it's really, really a good fight so far. And Fury just continues to deliver on these matchups. The amateurs, the pros, whatever, man, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, you see in Zeke Cates' corners Dylan Aguilar, and he really used a heavy body striking arsenal in his title defense victory in his last outing. And maybe the team just likes the body work.
What's next for Joe, by the way, for Hendershot?
Going pro against Cedric Hill in May for Fury. We're looking forward to that one.
Fun one.
A bunch of guys just took a deep breath whenever you said that, Alex. Now Hendershot joins.
Oh, man. Nice, good little check hook there from Zeke. Prior to that, a really slapping low kick there from Foradory.
Oh, man, that was so smooth.
Good 1-2 there from Zeke.
Yeah, classic style, looks down, goes high. Almost lands that head kick across the face of Zeke Cates, but
Zeke keeping really strong pressure. Oh, man, rips the body again.
Oh, man. Not only is he connecting, but man, they have some pop.
Yeah, and the timing to check those kicks, if you're a southpaw and don't go with as many southpaws, checking those kicks can be a really, less practiced defensive technique. As a matter of fact, when I go with good southpaws, I'll usually switch to Southie to smack that low kick, as they just don't get hit with it as much as orthodox fighters do. Oh man, ripping the body again is Zeke. Oh. It was funny, Foradory shot right as Zeke was like either throwing a knee or like feinting a high kick. Yeah, we can see some more pretty heavy reddening of the leg on the outside of Zeke's right leg from all those Foradory low kicks. But it's not really stopping Zeke's movement down. He's still pressuring forward. He's still got a good little bounce on his toes.
Yeah, hard to see how that would have hit the cup, but
I mean, the kick hit him so hard it shifted his cup.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Those body shots in the Fawn's gloves are weird. For those at home, it hits you and it just like kind of takes your breath away. Nice, good low kick there. Oh, that one hurt him.
Yeah.
That one hurt him.
Man.
Oh, man, Zeke lands a super left hand though. There's a check.
That Foradory needs to stay relaxed. He needs to not get too overzealous here.
Another good check. Yes, he cannot eat another low kick like that.
Oh. And that right hamstring is bruised up.
Foradory letting go of his hands here just a little bit in these exchanges. Nice 1-2 there.
And Zeke's ripping into those
Wow.
hooks.
Oh.
Yo,
Yeah.
man.
That is nasty.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like a birthmark on the back of his leg. That's,
Man.
really dark red.
I mean, the real, note of this fight is those low kicks from Foradory. And then the body strikes from Zeke. But, Zeke has not shown the same damage with his body strikes. And right there, we got that little stutter step. I mean, that shows damage. So there's some really big hooks there from Zeke.
And Foradory is just walking through those punches, man. Those body shots, I just don't see how they're not affecting him. Maybe as we go into the third round, they've got to be having some kind of effect on him. Those have been hitting the ribs, the body, the liver, are getting close.
Consistently, too. Man, oddly enough, we usually don't see this many low kicks in a night. We're still on the prelims.
Michael, did you give the guys a speech in the locker room today? Getting low kick bonuses? Man, 2 in a row again.
Oof. Yeah, I was actually supposed to do a seminar at 10th Planet over in Austin yesterday, and we rescheduled it because Fury rescheduled the card. This card was originally supposed to be on Friday night and went to Sunday. So a lot of the fighters, a lot of the guys getting ready for the West Coast trials next weekend were not going to be able to be there, so we decided to redo it. But I still went there and trained yesterday. Unbelievable facility. Always love going to visit those guys over there. And, you know, if you go to an open mat, there may be 120 guys at an open mat there on any Saturday or Sunday. It's crazy.
Good for them. That's awesome. Oh man.
Good
He's sitting down on those.
And you see Forday kind of turn his hands up like, yeah, what about it? Just wonder how much of that is dramatic and how much of it, you know, is they're really not bothering him.
So there's a little reddening on the abdomen of Foradory, but, you know, he's not really reacting to them. Crazy.
Yeah, and Zeke is not giving up on him. He is throwing those punches hard and heavy.
Yeah, they're calling for pressure, and Zeke's listening. Man, I'm curious if he's going to maybe go over the top. Maybe like jab, and then one hook to the body, then change the trajectory and go upstairs with it. Nope, he's just digging to the body. That was a little forward banger to the body.
Man, and you can hear those shots, Alex. They're landing solid. I mean, we always say if you hear the slap, it's not as devastating as if you don't hear much noise at all. Those thumps are the bad ones, but when you can hear one slap and one thump in the same punch, that's that's pretty devastating.
Yeah, good knees in the clinch from Foradory, a tool he's used in the past.
Oh my gosh, man, what an exchange there. This is fun.
Oh, shoots into a knee.
Foradory.
Zeke showing some really good takedown defense. About 30 seconds left in this third and final round. It'll be interesting to see what kind of damage the judges were looking at in the first and second round.
We just go in between rounds, say, let's get a fourth round in, guys. You guys game? Let's do it, please. This is a blast.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And this is high-level fighting, Michael.
Yeah, this is two fighters that I cannot wait till they turn pro. These guys are going to be so good. I think both these guys have a bright future. What a fight.
Oh, that right hamstring, we'll get a shot of it, is bruised up. It's nasty, but, man, that's the fighting spirit of Zeke Cade. He just kept pushing forward.
And Alex, we've talked about this a little bit before, but when you take those leg kicks, eventually your foot will start to drop. You'll drag it a little bit. You'll lose the ability to stand on that foot properly.
Yeah, it's weird. It stiffens everything up and numbs it at the same time. Man, good fight, a close fight, super competitive. You know, the real story here was the body shots of Zeke Cade versus the low kicks of Cade Foradory. Neither guy really showed, you know, much damage, minus the one little stagger step from Zeke. But you know, Zeke was pressuring forward more. He mostly negated the wrestling of Foradory. I'm curious to see this score as well.
Yeah, and you know, this is again another great matchup. Their striking styles were very similar. I mean, they had both of them had very effective striking, but you know, and never really went to the mat. When it did, they got right back up. But let's go see who wins this thing. Let's go to Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision. Brought to you by Live Oak Texas Vodka. With scores of 29-28, 30-27, and 29-28, your winner by unanimous decision, Cade Foradory.
Cade Foradory with the win there
excellent fight.
Yeah, that was a great fight, and you know, take nothing away from Zeke Cade, but also that is a big win for Cade. You know, Zeke Cade's a former title contender. You know, has obviously shown that he's an unbelievable fighter. Cade Foradory getting his last few selfies in there with Andrew Craig and Bob Perez. As the sport's evolved into the, you know, the powerhouse that it is today of just such skilled fighters, you know, to get a submission now in today against the type of fighters that are out here, you know, it's a pretty amazing feat. The jiu-jitsu's getting better and better. The jiu-jitsu for MMA is better and better, and these guys are starting to train younger and younger. So, you know, everybody saw Royce Gracie in 1993, wanted to get into it. These guys saw Chuck Liddell, they saw Tito Ortiz, they saw those guys and decided to do it when they were 5 and it was available to them. So exciting for the new age of fighters. And yeah, anytime I love to see submissions, especially exciting submissions.
Our tail of the tape brought to you by Sheath Underwear, the height advantage for Ryan Perez, the reach advantage for Dragon Davila, the 21-year-old inside, 129 on the weight for Ryan Perez. Fight still good to go. Let's get our official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest brought to you by Howler Head Whiskey is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series Flyweight Division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, and he weighed in at 129 pounds. Fighting out of San Antonio, Texas, his amateur record stands at 2 wins, 1 loss. Here is Ryan Perez. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, and he weighed in at 124 pounds. Fighting out of San Antonio, Texas, his amateur record stands at 2 wins, no losses. Presenting El Gallo de Pelea, Dragon Davila. Your referee in charge, Nick Gonzalez.
Well, if I had to guess, Dragon Davila may have been the high ticket seller today.
Yeah, he was last time.
And love these all San Antonio matchups. Oh, man.
Oh, hey.
All right, guys, somebody say it. I don't think this fight's leaving the first round. And it always does.
Yeah, 20 versus 21, their ages.
Oh, man.
And the only thing we're missing on the San Antonio card is Richard Odom.
Yes.
If you're out there, Richard, much love to you, man.
Dragon's in on a single leg.
Yeah, like we're not in tune with all the gym rivalries like we are in Houston, Alex, but I'm sure Southside Fight Club and Ohana Academy, you know there's some heat between both guys.
Always getting matched up.
Back to the center we go now. Halfway through round one. Oh, man, these guys are trading.
Yeah, Perez has found his range with his right hand. Dragon's throwing some low kicks, but not really setting him up. So, like, if he happens to low kick when Perez happens to throw a right hand, it's usually a recipe for a big shot. Oh, nice jab there from Dragon. Oh, man, big shots there from Perez.
It's like every time Ryan Perez is hit with something, it almost clicks, and he just returns with a 5-6 punch combo.
Good double leg there from Dragon. Trying to get around to the backside of Perez. Almost successful. He's got a nice little body lock against the cage.
Dragon with those two rear naked choke finishes. You can see the direction he wants his fight to go. He's trying to squeeze himself to the back of Perez now.
Oh, big lift. Oh, but Perez staying topside. Good balance there from the youngster. Little drag down attempt.
Yeah, maybe not lift him. He needs to push the pit of your foot into that knee.
It's a risky move. Perez has got to get his left hand around the waist. He's going to get his arm trapped and get his back taken.
Took a bunch of punches there as well.
Now Dragon's got to post up on that left side so he can get around to the back of Perez. He could also sit through to his back for a triangle choke. Oh, but there's the underhook that Perez needed. Perez drags him down himself. Very competitive first round.
Well, that was entertaining.
Absolutely.
As Dragon was walking back to his corner, he gave almost like a little frustrated that he knew he had a great opportunity there.
Man, yeah, Perez landed some really good punches in that first round. That was one of the best ones right there.
Yeah, I mean, I think Perez won this first round.
Yeah, I agree. Right there, that was the combo.
I think he landed the better of the punches, stayed out of trouble, even though there was a little bit of control on the ground. You know, he stayed out of trouble. A little bit of damage here, but not much. Gets right back to the top and has a takedown of his own to finish the round. So, you know, very close, but I think Ryan Perez may have edged him out in that first round, Alex.
Yeah, I agree.
See the Dragon pit right there.
That's right. We saw the pink shirts out in the line earlier coming into the building.
I love my parents. I'm very grateful for everything they've done, but they didn't name me Dragon, so I gotta complain here.
I wonder if it's pronounced Dragon.
Who cares? You get to spell it.
Full name Orlando. Right? I think everybody just goes by Dragon now. Should just legally change it. If he hasn't already, I would.
Me too. If I start going by Dragon, will y'all call me that up here?
You got it, Dragon.
Dragon Alexander.
That's right.
The boxing a little more crisp of Perez. Oh, nice. Good left hand there from Dragon. Into the body. I think he's got Perez thinking about that takedown. That's where Perez is not engaging as much as he was in the first.
Kick.
And that's the thing. When you expect the guy to shoot, you don't do much, and they shoot anyway. You might as well fire back at him. Transition up the double. Can he get his hands together? He's got his hands connected, bang, big double leg right here in front of us. Keeps hands connected around the legs, see if he steps over, and he does. So Dragon figure fours on legs, try to pin the base. Perez's pressure as he gets up, and he gets to the back. He's got a nice little dual wrist ride.
Punches there, man. Dragon is so tight, so strong.
It's got to be frustrating for him not to be able to hold Perez down, because Perez has done a good job of standing back up. He's just taking a little bit of damage while he's doing it.
Some good chain wrestling there from Dragon. Really good stuff and underhooks here from Perez.
It looked like Perez was trying to slide that ninja choke in. And we've seen that a lot lately, Alex. People trying to go for that ninja choke whenever they're being taken down. Somebody's got that single leg.
See Dragon, if Dragon can get his right leg out, he'll have a really good attempt here. He's got to get that top right leg out though.
Oh, that left arm is, that it was in pretty tight for a second, but yeah, could not get
his
that
hips
leg.
were just trapped, yeah.
About 20 seconds, 15 seconds left here in the second round.
Oh, nice takedown there from Perez. Dragon back up to his feet quickly. Perez in on a reshot.
All right, round 3.
Trying to do a bit of a wrestling match in round 2.
So just to set the scene, guys, we still have an amateur title fight coming up. Hope Holmes taking on Lizette Ramos for the 105 title. Then we have one pro fight, Mo Oropeza taking on Marcel Mickens. And then we'll head to UFC Fight Pass at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for Fury FC 88. Zach Borrego taking on Jordan Wright. And then we got Adam Vigil taking on Ivan Valenzuela. It's a middleweight Sunday, man. Main and co-main event. Can't wait for that one. So many interesting things to talk about with those final 2 fights because of the history of Adam Vigil beating Zach Borrego, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on.
Every fight on the main card has something notable, every single one of them.
Round 3.
A lot of pressure from Dragon. Now letting his hands go just a little bit more.
I mean, I think there's a possibility that Dragon's down 2 rounds to none, and you know the second round may be iffy. I think he did lose the first round, but you know he may have won the second round, but it's very, very close. I don't think either fighter can ride on that they're winning either way.
Yeah, agreed. It looks like Perez's pace has slowed quite a bit though. And, you know, when you're fighting at 125. You know, you got to have good cardio. And then he busted weight, did Perez. And he doesn't look the most lean right now. You know, that's part of the game. The fighter's got to do 2 things. They got to make weight and they got to show up to the fight, and that is it.
Doing a good job so far staying upright here in the 3rd round is Perez.
Dragon so badly wants to get this fight to the ground. You can tell he feels like he has the advantage there. Left an opportunity in round 1 as he was walking back to his corner. Was visibly frustrated.
Very nice. Oh, and Perez exposes back here, trying to escape, but does a good job of pushing that hook out. Very nice there from Dragon Davila.
Yeah, Dragon's really used his wrestling very well in round 2 and 3. So far, there's only 30 seconds left. I think Dragon did enough in round 2 to take that round with his wrestling. And he's definitely trailing in this 3rd round.
Dragon unloading some punches. 20 seconds left.
Punching a deep whizzer. Looking for that little whizzer kick there from Turtle.
10 seconds.
Yeah, Dragon was trying to put a stamp on this 3rd round with that takedown. I think this is obviously a Dragon Davila 3rd round. It's been a very close fight, but
yeah,
maybe right, Alex. Maybe 2 rounds to 1 for Dragon.
We'll see how the judges score this one.
So, you know, in round 2, there wasn't a lot of damage at all. You know, not a lot of striking, but there was the wrestling. I was talking about earlier. You know, if someone does more damage even with a 1 combo, he gets held down, not a big deal. But since there was no real damage in round 2, I do think the wrestling and, you know, top control time did play a factor.
It's going to be interesting. If Dragon doesn't win this fight, the Dragon Pit is going to be really vocal about it.
I represent New York. I got it on my back. If they say that we lost, so I'ma bring it back. I love the dirty days. Niggas show me love. The days start to bounce as soon as I hit the club.
21-year-old Dragon Garcia looking for that 3rd win, as well as Ryan Perez looking for that 3rd win. 20-year-old. Both guys bright futures. Up-and-coming San Antonio fighters. Wayne is inside. Let's see how the judge scored it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision. Brought to you by Live Oak Texas Vodka. With scores of 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27, your winner by unanimous decision, El Gallo de Pelea, Dragon Davila.
Ryan Perez not happy at all, but again, you can't leave it to the judges. Tough fight there for Ryan Perez, but congratulations to Dragon Davila.